rather than being and ideals I feel very outspoken.
And what I've gotten out of today is I feel more inspired, partly. I don't often use that word as much now because I try and attend a lot of conferences and try and view as many things view conflict from as many different angles as possible. So I won't say I've seen everything, but I've seen a lot of angles. But today what I really liked was the idea of structural violence within a society. So how society can be unjust, and then even though it's not physically violent, the violence is in the unjustness of that society, how it perpetuates suffering or poverty within a society, which then leads to violence.
And ideals I feel
I suppose right now I just feel so much sort of awe really at what's happened. It's been an incredible day, and the fact that 30 years on we're together, Pat, and what we've experienced today, and the people that have come who've actually are grateful to us. I mean, I was not expecting that so many of the speakers were grateful for the work that we've done because it's helped them, and that's really touched me deeply.
and ideals I feel very outspoken.
So coming here today allows me to see that Joe and Pat are remarkable, and what they're doing is, by doing that and by taking the brave step of having dialogue, they're allowing other people to follow the same path. They're creating room for other people to follow that path.
And ideals I feel
at events, a lot of the real good stuff that happens is in the margins and so forth. About the last 3/4 of an hour, I've been sitting down with ex-squaddies, ex-British soldiers, and just having the best crack. Just humour stories from those days, and we can sit down and laugh at it, which is pretty incredible. And and I have been inspired by being in the company of young people here, many here, you know, drawn by the agenda here, and really inspired. They feel inspired, and you can see they're going to go out and do things. And for that reason alone, well done, Joe. You know, that's wonderful that you've dedicated the commemoration to making that happen.
Work makes it even more powerful. Every single one of these couldn't be saved. What I'd say to Joe is thank you very much for putting on an event like this. It's something that I'd never really heard of anything like that before. I'm like so many young people, I'm passionate about trying to see how we can just try to understand each other and the problems in the world, but there's not really anything out there like that really, and for someone to come with real world experience and to hear Joe's story and Pat and that story of forgiveness, which was truly inspirational. You can't put it in an advert or anything like that. It's not something you could practice, you could rehearse, or you'd want to rehearse, obviously, but it's inspiring to see that you can build bridges beyond peace and to see it actually happening in the real world.
And ideals I feel
and